Hi guys, here we go. So, we have pretty colorful teams over here. From 37 open skill to 0. And also on the other team we have skill 30 to 0. So this Gunky the Great is... what's that flag? Can't remember. This is... anyways. So it's a pretty big... difference between him and the rest of the team. Not so much as the other team. So let's see if Gonki can lead his team to victory, or the mostly Brazilian team will prevail. So on the red, I don't know if those are all friends, but those three probably are. You see that they have a BDI tag over here. And also two other Brazilians, and then we have some less experienced European guy. Okay, this guy is American. So let's see. So on this map there are pretty well strict roles over here. This guy goes air because that's the only thing he can do because he's on the cliff. We have these guys spawning in the sea, going for the sea, the ships. Same thing here. So and this map, usually who gets control of the sea usually wins if it goes to the late game. Otherwise it might be that just one side gets overrun pretty early, but if it goes to late game, it's probably the air. Yeah, as Gunky says, this map, sea win game. Okay, so yeah. Well, I don't know about most maps that have sea, but that have significant sea, I should say. So let's see what the lowest skill guys are actually doing. Okay, so they are here in the spot that should be kinda techy. It's kinda tucked in. I think this is proof from plasma weapons, at least from the ones shot from this side. But now we have Yando here actually on the front for the red team. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but front lining is maybe the most difficult part of the game. So here we have Mount Doom. So Mount Doom is 18, and his counterpart here is skill 0. Not many wins. If you don't know how it's calculated, if you lose a lot, then it will downscale here. So these guys have been losing a lot lately. And the Chevron rating, this thing over here, that's well, how long you've been, how many games you played, how long have you been in the games. So that's actually general experience. So all these guys are, well, I can say pretty experienced or moderately experienced. There are no completely newbies over here. So it seems that for now it's kinda even on the north. See, everybody is advancing forward, claiming maxes. But this side should, I think, have a slight advantage because he needs heavy transport. He says because this guy can take some maxes on the ground if the air guy doesn't take it, and air guy has actually this 5.2. So, and if he's going air is mostly metal, so mostly energy, so energy heavy, so it doesn't need that. Somebody should go over here, but it's risky because if ships come here, then your commander could be in trouble. So maybe it would be good if this air guy sends the aircraft over there. This is also yet not taken. The Aquati is pinging over here that somebody should take this. And the imminent is worried about T T2. Well, I think he should actually be worried about going T2 if because these guys are frontliners and these guys are C and this guy is air. So I think his role should be to go for tech. Or this guy, but yeah, actually, either this or this guy should be going tech. Because, yeah, this guy is, I think, the most protected. This wall protecting from plasma cannons. So that's the thing over here. I don't know if I don't think it would protect against nukes. Like this spot is probably protected against nukes, but it is protected from plasma weapons. Okay, so we go. Okay, so I think there will be some first battles going on over here. So this is a shallow lake, so units can cross it, but the ticks cannot. So if you cannot go, ticks cannot go into any water. So if you have shallow water like this, pretty much all other units can go through, but ticks cannot. So that's one disadvantage of ticks. Otherwise, ticks are, well, almost always a good addition to your army or early harassment tool. So we have Gunky actually advancing, and yeah, there is a submarine here that's pretty good because now pretty much Michael was caught with his pants down by this. Needs some destroyers or subs of his own, but this submarine will now advance here and it will harass over here. And torpedo harassment over here on this torpedo launcher, which will complete. Okay, but the radar goes down, so oh yeah, but now torpedo launcher is complete, so should probably keep firing on this thing, and then I think he would destroy it. Commander would not be able to finish it. I'm not sure actually, but okay, now he has to back up because he knows that there is a torpedo launcher over here. At least he did some harassment and some damage, but generally, like Gunky did a better job because this guy is more mineral starved than him. And how is his energy production? In general, the blue team has a slight advantage over here. Of course, on the other side, it's the other story. Well, it seems that this the C guy on this side always has some advantage because of this mech. Although he didn't take this mexes on the ground, the air guy did. So, but he has advanced. But he might be ambushed over here if he doesn't keep producing units. Because okay, he is producing units. Well, that's good. And that cavalry over here. Okay, we have some battles here. And it seems that Gonki has a bit of an advantage. Now he has some skaters, which is pretty good, which Michael doesn't. So, okay, now Aquati came here, trying to build torpedoes, but now he's in trouble. Okay, Aquati could actually go down, but Gonki is weary. We'll continue chasing. Okay, I think Aquati should die here. And Leo is okay. Yeah, Aquati goes down, Commander goes down, and Leo, that's the first Commander blood shed over here. Leo should also back off to avoid the same fate. Okay, so what's in the middle? Well, let's see how these guys are doing. Imminent is getting his eco. Is anti-air thingies, and this guy, is he going tech? Okay, so he has advanced bot lab. probably gonna share this to whom? To this guy over there. If it makes it occur. Oh yeah, okay. They're not pushed, so it's okay. But they're actually pushing, so it seems that blue team has a kinda advantage. Okay, this is pretty ballsy over here, but yeah, I don't know about this. Hovers, I mean, I need hovers if you're gonna fight this just on land. You need hovers if you wanna go in the sea, and that was actually pretty big expense. That now that were not units, so now this Mount Doom guy has actually units, and Yando is lacking units, and he will pay the price with Commander's life and also lose this. So yeah, it was kind of pretty bad decision actually to go for this hover thing over here, hovercraft platform, because now they are in danger of getting, pretty serious danger of getting overwhelmed. Okay, this actually, I mean, if this gets through, this pawns can actually do a lot of damage to the economy, but I think there is okay, now tanks is joining. Now suddenly Leo also is in trouble over here, because these tanks will destroy the Rocos if they don't get gunned down. Okay, the pawns kinda mostly died, but now the tank will split. Okay, I wouldn't fight there. I wouldn't fight this. I would go. Yeah. Go. Just go. Do the eco. Do the eco in the meantime. I think that Gunk is slowly but steadily pushing Michael back over here. While here it's actually kinda even situation. I would say that the blue team also has some advantage in ships, also torpedo launchers over here. So it's kinda stalemate over here. Torpedoes on both sides. Well, here these tanks are going to advance. So yeah, I think this is one of the when units are here, but the tanks are behind, and that's the problem, because these tanks, there is nothing here to clean, and these guys are just on the move, are they? And that's not enough to clear this. I think this will all get killed. Okay, now there is some medium tanks, but one stout will not hold this many brutes. Okay, now the commander might be in trouble if the gun. Okay, he has got the power, but the tanks are escaping. The tanks are still going. And this is already pretty successful tank run. Now kill this, yeah, target, no, not the constructors, no! Target these. Should have killed all. Could have killed all of this, at least this portion. Well, I think maybe even this would explode. Like these things are not tanky, like few 2 or 3 shots and they all go down. So and the chain explosions. In the end, it wasn't so hot, but it was still pretty okay. Okay, at least now they have a little bit better defenses, it seems. But okay, having some metal storage. I don't know why he is actually now going for metal storage. This is also like, and not even finishing it. That's problematic. Now it will decay, because no, it's not time to metal. What will you store metal for? Need to produce units and fight to avoid getting overwhelmed. Okay, now here we have a lot of pawns and a lot of Rocos. Okay, I think the purple guy is good over here, but we have the okay. So now we have some air. The red guy trying to air support his orange teammate, but there are anti-air ships over here, so, and also green air support. So let's see, this might be the decisive battle actually for this pawn. Okay, some bombs are coming, but yeah, we have these dudes firing at them. And it seems that green actually has air superiority. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's it. Okay, in the meantime, in the other pond, there is a big battle going over here, but it seems that the yellow guy doesn't have enough to actually... Oh, but there is a commander here. Sir Lucky is not so lucky over here, so there are two commanders here. And now these commanders are, well, actually this is his commander, so he is not depending on anybody else, just himself, if he will be able to win this. But also, okay, this guy wants to help building this. Oh yeah, this gauntlet is pretty good over here to help against these ships. Oh, this is really cute move. And we have here... Okay, it seems like Michael is kinda stabilized, but for now... The thing is, now he has a Dragon Slayer, which means that he now has advanced shipyard, and this guy has not, and that could go south for the red team very fast. Okay, we have a dreadnought over here, not the big daddy yet, but okay, first though, of course, the nuke ship. That's a kind of multifunctional ship, always good to build. And we have the dreadnought. Of course, this advanced anti-air ship is gonna deter any air support for the red team. Okay, we have advancement of the pawns, but I think these pawns are gonna get massacred. Yeah, pull back now. Okay. Oh, there's not just pawns. There is a lot of maces over here too. So battles now all over the place. We have Mount Doom in a bit of a trouble, but now comes the heavier units. Now we have T2 over here, and this team has no T2, it seems, so Bulls will definitely make short work of these guys. Okay, now we have some Sheldons coming and some Arbiters. And one Sumo. I think this Sumo was actually a lot kind of harder to kill in... were they also called Sumos? I forgot. I think they were in the original TA. Okay, now Michael is definitely gaining grounds over here, but he's weary of torpedoes, so he's just going back and forth, not yet fully engaging. Okay, now this Mount Doom should move because he's just getting shelled by these arbiters over here. Okay, and now the Mausers. Okay, and here I think that purple guy could actually... Oh yeah, now support. Okay, now we have bulls on this side too. So the ground is still kind of stalemate over here. Although it seems that blue team has a pretty sizable advantage in eco. So okay, now the dreadnoughts are here, and do we have the big daddy? Not yet. We still have dreadnoughts in production. We have the Paladin, we have Haven not being brought forward yet. Now they are. No, they're not yet. I don't know what is waiting, but they should be brought forward soon. Okay, it seems that now the Leo could be in trouble or not. Yeah, this army is just lagging behind, doing nothing. This is the imminent zero skill guy. So this probably doesn't have a lot of APM. Okay, and now this thing might even harass over here. Let's see now. It would be cute to bring it like here and harass this, because I think he has enough over here to push Michael. Yeah, Michael has almost nothing left, so this is a pretty dire situation for him. And this thing should go. I think this thing could sail over here and and harass. Would be pretty good harassment with that battleship. In the meantime, here it seems there is still a stalemate. Sir Lucky is here, the Green Commander is down there. Yeah. Okay, so now it's pretty big actually. Its advantage is getting larger and larger in favor of blue team. Just making tidals over here. Well, that's actually a good thing, but yeah, there is this. These gauntlets are. Yeah, this is not good. Well, yeah, yeah, it is not good, of course. Of course, it's not good. Says the pink guy, but pink guy doesn't have much left actually, because they actually got overrun over here. Now that he finally uses that, well, not so big army, but pretty decent. Okay, we have these guys, but they are not good if not supported. So he could also get overrun pretty soon. Okay, finally we have Big Daddy in production, and if this comes online, this can target all of these, and that would be the doom for the red team. And Michael is totally overrun, and we have Gonki now harassing his most experienced opponent, and Aquati is really very unhappy about this, and this have called for resign, but it seems it will not pass. Okay, now if you get enough of this, I think it's actually enough of this. Now we should make like bulls or something. These guys are not good on their own. And also they have air disadvantage. Green has a lot more aircraft, a lot more fighters over here, and so okay, they are now pushing forward. Okay, we have Gremlin over here, and snipe just a second before it would go off. Okay, so okay, these Rattlesnake is kinda causing troubles to Blue Army, but when the Big Daddy comes, then it will be should be all over. Okay, yeah, now the red guy, he is the air player, but now he has to, okay, now actually pink is air, but pink doesn't have anything. Like, he has no economy. He has some over here, but like, this is really abysmal. We have some fiends over here trying to burn these guys, these maces. And Sheldon's covering from behind. And the Big Daddy is ready to rock. Okay, here on this side there is not even a okay, there is no production here. He shifted everything here, and this is just actually started. This will not be done anything. Okay, there are some battleships here. Probably was it destroyed? I think it might have been. I think it's a little bit late for these extractors here now. The Now this thing is rocking. More ships in production, and Michael has it here. He should be going over there with some ships, but he is probably weary of torpedoes. Just wants to stick around on this side. Yellow commander is pretty ballsy over here, and now will die. Will he? He's cloaked, but for how? Okay, he has energy. Has energy, but okay, these things cannot shoot underwater. They will follow the commander, okay. Now the ships have to intervene. Okay, that Aquati is pretty pissed at this moment, and he decided that his time in this game is over, because this epoch is killing everything over here. And we have 2 players already out. On the red team, still not resigning. The income advantage is pretty huge now. Now we have the pawn spam. Now these pit bulls are helpless. Okay, so it seems if a miracle doesn't happen, and miracle didn't happen, so they decided it's enough. Yeah, and it wasn't just the Gonki, it was they also were losing. They were losing on all fronts, and here
battle ended.
yeah, and but it says Gonki did everything. Yeah, I mean, okay. See how big disadvantage this player had over the other team. So yeah, okay, so the Brazilian team didn't manage to deter Gonki and his teammates. Thanks for watching, guys.